और इस भयंकर आग ने तबाही मचा दी। रात के अंधेरे में ऐसा लग रहा था जैसे कोई ज्वालामुखी दहक रहा हो और जंगलों में भड़की इस ज्वाला की चपेट में विक्टोरिया के रफी शहर के 100 से ज्यादा घर आ गए। ऑस्ट्रेलिया में विक्टोरिया के 30 जंगलों में भयानक आग लगी है और इसकी ऊंची ऊंची लपटें कई किलोमीटर दूर तक दहशत फैला रही हैं। दिन रात फायर फाइटर्स रेस्क्यू ऑपरेशन में लगे हैं। हालात बिगड़ता देख सेना के हेलीकॉप्टर्स भी लगाए गए हैं।
At 4, Australia is facing extreme weather alerts in all corners of the country. Right now, there are catastrophic fire conditions in Victoria, with 3 people unaccounted for and multiple homes destroyed as bushfires rage across the state. South Australia, Western Australia and New South Wales are also on high alert, sweltering through searing temperatures. Further north, a severe storm is tracking towards Queensland, with the potential to make landfall as a cyclone north of Townsville. Let's go first to Victoria, where the state faces its worst fire day since the deadly Black Summer bushfires. Let's go to Paul Dowsley in Longwood, 150 kilometres north of Melbourne. Paul, good afternoon. You've spoken to residents who ran for their lives only to return to find their homes destroyed. Just take us through what they're telling you on the ground.
It is a combination, Alex, of devastation and frustration and shock, because as you can imagine, when you flee your home, you cross your fingers, but imagine returning to it as so many have this morning in the small town of Longwood East, which is just south of Euroa, to find that their homes have been destroyed. We had a look through there this morning, maybe 5 homes there. There are more feared lost nearby. It's hard to get an immediate count on these, of course, but these residents are returning, and the house, as we've seen from these pictures, are pretty much gone. Just can't have anything salvaged there. So we've seen homes lost there at Longwood East, and there are fears from authorities about the safety of 3 people there, 2 adults and a child. They're unaccounted for in that area, and in the next area along Ruffy, there are more homes feared gone there, possibly the general store, and a school has been impacted there too. Ruffy also is where yesterday one CFA firefighter was seriously injured. He has burns to his hand. This statistic will give you some sense of the speed of this. The impacted area has increased incredibly overnight and today. So yesterday it was 3,000 hectares. This morning at 7 a.m. it was 30,000. And at 1:30 this afternoon, it was almost 85,000 hectares. The wind is changing directions. It's expected to change direction several times as we go into the afternoon and the evening, from a northwesterly to a westerly, then back to a southerly. One expected shortly, and the main one may be in 2 to 4 hours. There is here already some sense of anger at the state government about a lack of resources. They have full support and respect for the CFA, but they say that they need much more support. But as one CFA boss told me earlier, of course they want to save every house, but there might be 2,000 homes to protect. They only have, say, 200 trucks. So obviously they just can't be everywhere. We aren't seeing as many aerial appliances today. We were warned that they might be grounded because of the conditions. The first we saw, Alex, is just in the past few minutes. A helicopter went overhead, which will be some relief to residents. Let's listen now to Ali, who I spoke about, who returned to her home this morning to find it gone.
What can I say? I ran away with no clothes, no shoes. Very stupid. I've got a couple of things, but you just get away fast and don't think of yourself.
Is that to say you didn't plan?
I did plan, but my plan was not connected with what actually happened, and I had stuff packed and then I just left it.
What took you by surprise?
I've been watching every minute for the last couple of days and getting reports from all the neighbours, and a couple of neighbours said, well, the wind's come this way. The BOM had the wind coming the other way. People were encouraging me that it was going to be okay, and then at the last minute some people said, no, get out now, it's coming over the hill. And sure enough, I got out with about 10 minutes to spare.
It frightens the living daylights out of me. It is a beast. Do not try and outrun it. Do not try and dictate it. Don't try and predict it, because it will beat you every day of the week. This is the worst I've seen it.